By law, you have to have a rabies vaccination. There's no way around that. By law, every dog has to be vaccinated against rabies. They don't require rabies for cats, but there's a three times higher incidence of cat rabies than dog rabies, probably because we vaccinate our dogs. Definitely that in puppies, you definitely want to look at distemper vaccines with parvovirus in them because we do see cases of parvovirus. Distemper we almost never see because we vaccinate our dogs. And then after that, you just kind of do your vaccines for the lifestyle of your dog. If your dog lay it on the couch all day, doesn't get exposed to ticks, why would you want to do a Lyme disease vaccine for it? If your dog's a hunting dog and it's out in the field, Lyme disease vac's a good idea. So, and then if you're going to dog parks, boarding facilities, grooming, kennel cough or Bordetella vaccine for those dogs. Well, first of all, don't have it in the sun because that's going to promote the algae growth right there. And really, with these tanks and everything, you need to go talk to a pet shop and help with a setup, but I would recommend you do a local pet shop, not a national chain, because the national chain, yes, they educate the people, but they tend to have a higher turnover. If you do a local pet shop, then you're going to hit one who will be able to help you, and chances are you get to talk to the same person every time, so they'll be able to help you along, and they're very knowledgeable. So look at that. You can send me an email through the Mapleview Animal Hospital site. In fact, I'll be in Guatemala next month. We have 4 days of clinics planned. We're working out the details. So I'm hoping, and I'm going to see friends this weekend. We're maybe looking at maybe going to help on the reservations in New Mexico and stuff. I have connection there. Email me. The problem you have is I tend to be a very independent person, so we just kind of pick up and go. It's hard to get organized for the bigger clinics, but you can sure email me and let me know, and then we can work something out from there. Actually, we can expand the hospital without expanding the outer walls. When we had this building designed, we have a whole big area that I call our elephant surgery room that is basically the storage space, so we can expand into there, and we're actually looking at doing that in the next couple of years, in the next year or two, actually, yeah. I think I would like to have more area for the rescue animals, for the Head and Home Pet Rescue that Head and Home would manage. Right now they intermingle in our boarding facility, and that I'd like to have a separate area that Head and Home actually rents, because that way it keeps it above board about not being a shelter, and that's a whole nother story. But I would like to see that more than anything, and then maybe some more diagnostic rooms, but they're still working things out in my head.